So now we are discussing change in entropy. This change in entropy for which process? That is for isothermal process, where temperature is equal to constant, that is T1 is equal to T2. Then what is your change in entropy? Change in entropy is equal to del Q by T. Okay. So for the process 1 to 2, what is your change in entropy? ds is equal to integration of 1 to 2 into del Q by 2 into 1 integration of 1 to 2, that del Q by T. So we know that for the constant temperature process, process ki del Q is equal to what? Del W. Heat transfer is equal to work transfer, so del Q is equal to del W. So in place of your del Q, what I can put? Del W by T at 1 to 2. So what is your del W? Del W we know that is your P dB. W is equal to integration of P dB. Then change in what? That del W is equal to what? P into dV. So as PV is equal to MRT, so what is your P by T? P by T is equal to MR by V. So here P dV by T. So in place of your P by T, what we can put? We can put MR by V. So put P by T in place of P by T, I can put MR by V into dV. That is equal to MR. Integration of MR will be taking is the constant that will be taking outside. Then integration of 1 by V dB. Then what is the integration of 1 by V dB? That is ln V from 1 to 2. Limit from 1 to 2. Then MR ln V2 minus ln V1. So I can put MR into ln V2 by V1. So ds is equal to what? Change in entropy for constant temperature process or isothermal process. That is equal to ds is equal to MR ln V2 by V1. For constant pressure process, mCp ln V2 by V1. Constant volume, mCp ln V2 by V1. For isothermal or constant temperature process, mR ln V2 by V1. Okay. Next we will discuss is your reversible adiabatic, or that is your isentropic process. Okay. If any process of expansion or compression is carried out, without exchange of heat between the system and surrounding, that is operation in an insulated system process, is called adiabatic process. Okay. So what do you mean by adiabatic process, or what do you mean by adiabatic system? We know that the system where heat transfer is 0, but work transfer is there and mass transfer is there, that is known as your what? Adiabatic process. Then what is your reversible adiabatic? If any process of expansion and compression is carried out without exchange of heat transfer 0 between the system and surrounding, that is when the heat transfer will be 0, when the system is insulated, the operation is an insulated system, the process is called adiabatic process. So when an adiabatic process is reversible, then this process is called isentropic, or you can say constant entropy process. Okay. So all the reversible adiabatic process is your what? That is your isentropic. Okay. Law of an isentropic process. What is the law of an isentropic? That suppose one question will be, many times question will become, derive the law of an isentropic process. What is the law of isentropic process? Pv to the power gamma is equal to constant, that we have to derive. Okay. For unit mass of a system, the energy equation for a non-flow process is expressed as del Q is equal to du plus W. Okay. So if I divide the mass, so del Q by M is equal to del small q, du by M is equal to d small u, or specific internal energy. Del W is equal to del W by M is equal to del small w, that is divided by mass, kilojoule per kg, that is your also kilojoule per kg mass will be divided. Okay. So for an adiabatic process, what do you know? We know that for adiabatic process del Q is equal to 0. So in place of our del Q, what we can put? 0 is equal to du plus del W. So du plus del W is equal to 0. What is du? Du you know that Cv dt. D small u. So what is your d small u? That capital du by d capital U by M. So that is equal to what? Cv dt. So what is your del W? Del W is equal to P into dV. Okay. So for unit mass of an ideal gas, the characteristic gas equation is equal to Pv is equal to MRT. So if I divide the mass here, So P V by M is equal to RT. So I can write P small v by M is equal to specific volume. Specific volume is equal to RT. So differentiate both the sides, we get D into PV is equal to D into RT. So what is your D into PV? Derivative of pressure into volume. So pressure into derivative of volume P dV plus V into dP is equal to R is your constant that is coming outside. So R into dt. So P dV plus V dP is equal to R dt. That we got from where? If I differentiate P specific volume is equal to R dt. Okay. So if P dV plus V dP is equal to R dt, then what is your dt? Dt is equal to P dV plus V dP by R. Okay. So substituting dt in equation 1, what we have? What is the equation 1? Cv dt plus P dV. So in place of a dt, what we can put? P dV plus V dP divided by R. Plus is your P into dV is equal to 0. So I am taking the LCM R. By taking the LCM R, then what I got? Cv into P dV plus V dP plus R into P dV, and this R will be what? It will become 0 if I take this side. So what I got? Cv into P dV plus V dP plus R into P dV is equal to 0. Where you got? By taking the LCM. If I take the LCM, then what is got? R. In the denominator you got Cv into P dV plus V dP plus R into P dV, that is equal to, this R will be taking this side, that will be 0. So using R, we know that Cp, what is the relationship between specific heat? Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So in place of your R, what I can put? Cp minus Cv. So Cv into P dV plus Cv into V dP plus R into P dV. So in place of your R, we can put Cp minus Cv into P dV. So Cv P dV plus Cv V dV plus Cp into P dV multiply P dV, Cp into P dV minus Cv into P dV. So here Cv into P dV plus minus of Cv into P, that will be cancelled out. Then what is left? Cv into V dP plus Cp into P dV, that is equal to what? 0. Okay. So dividing Cv V P in both the sides, we get what? Cv into V into P divided by Cv into V into P, that is equal to 0. So you have to divide in the both sides. So here Cb and Vb will be cancelled out. Here P will be cancelled out. What is left? Here we got dP by P plus Cp by Cv into dV by V. Okay. So dP by P plus Cp by Cv into dV by V is equal to 0. Then what is your ratio of specific heat? That is gamma. So dP by P plus gamma into dV by V is equal to 0. So if I integrate the above equation, what you get? Integration of dP by P plus gamma into integration of dV by V. So integration of 1 by P dP, that is log base Ep plus gamma into log E, log base E into V. So that is equal to, what is the integration of 0? Integration of 0 is equal to log E constant. So if I take the, so log gamma into log E V. So I can write log E V to the power gamma. Okay. So taking antilog on both sides, then what we got? If I taking antilog in both sides, what we got? Log P plus gamma into log E into V. So I can write this one as your log E V to the power gamma. Okay. So log P plus log E V to the power gamma. So I can write log E P into V to the power gamma. Okay. So if I taking the antilog in the both the side, then what got? That log E and log E will be cancelled out. What we got? P V to the power gamma is equal to what? Constant. And this relation that will be the constant, that is the derivation of what? That is the derivation of your law of adiabatic, reversible adiabatic or isentropic process. Okay. Then we will derive the relationship. What is the relationship between P, V and T? We know that P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So what is your T2 by T1? Here is your T2. This T2 will become this side, then T2 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by P1 V1. I am taking this one as equation 1. So for an isentropic process, Pv is equal to Pv to the power gamma equal to constant. So for process 1 to 2, I can write P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V to the power gamma. So what is your P2 by P1? here is the P2, P1 will be divided, that is equal to V1 to the power gamma divided by V to the power gamma. So I can write V1 by V2 to the power gamma. Okay. So if I reverse this one, so what is your V2 by V1? V2 by V1 is equal to minus of gamma. Clear? So that is your P2 by P1 we got, that is V1 by V2 to the power gamma, or that is equal to V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. Okay. So put the value of P2 by P1 in equation 1. So what is the value of P2 by P1? V1 by V2 to the power gamma. So T2 by T1 is equal to, in place of our P2 by P1, what I can write? V1 by V2 to the power gamma, but here is your V2 by V1. So we can put V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. So in place of your P2 by P1, we put V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. So here also V2 by V1 to the power 1. So V2 by V1 into, in place of P2 by P1, I can put V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. So if the base will be same and it will be multiplied, then power will be added. So 1 V2 by V1 to the power 1 minus gamma, here is the power is 1. So T2 by T1 is equal to V2 by V1 to the power 1 minus gamma. Then what is your V2 by V1? If this will be multiplied here, if it will come to this side, that is 1 by gamma, 1 by 1 minus gamma. Okay. So P2 by P1 is equal to V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. So no, P2 by P1 is equal to V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. Then what is your V2 by V1? That will be, if it will be come to this side, 1 by minus gamma. So here we got V2 by V1 is equal to P2 by P1 into to the power minus 1 by gamma. Okay. Then substituting equation 2 in equation 1. So what is your equation 2? Equation 1, what is your equation 1? Equation 1 is your P2 by P1 into V2 by V1. So in place of your V2 by V1, what I can put? P2 by P1 to the power minus 1 by gamma. So in place of your V2 by V1, I can put P2 by P1 to the power minus 1 by gamma. So what is left? P2 by P1 into 1 minus 1 by gamma. 1 plus minus 1 by gamma. So that is equal to 1 minus 1 by gamma. So that is equal to P2 by P1 gamma into gamma minus 1. So gamma, if you are taking gamma is your LCM, then gamma minus 1 by gamma. So T2 by T1 is equal to what? Temperature pressure relation is T2 by T1 is equal to P2 by P1 to the power gamma minus 1 by gamma. Temperature volume relation T2 by T1 is equal to V2 by V1 to the power 1 minus gamma. And pressure volume relation P2 by P1 is equal to V2 by V1 to the power minus gamma. So this is the property relation for what? Reversible adiabatic process. So this is the representation of reversible adiabatic process in PV and TS diagram. So see 1 to 2, that pressure PV to the power gamma is equal to constant. This is the PV to the power gamma is equal to constant, that is not the n, that will be PV to the power gamma must be is equal to constant. Okay. So this curve represent PV to the power gamma is equal to what? It will represent PV to the power gamma is equal to constant. Okay. So though there is a reversible adiabatic process means isentropic. So if I represent the TS diagram, so if I represent the reversible adiabatic process in TS diagram, so this is the process where S1 is equal to S2 because this is a isentropic, entropy remain constant. Why? Here the heat transfer is equal to what? 0. So area under temperature entropy diagram will be give you what? Heat transfer. So you can find any area? No, because here heat transfer is equal to 0. So area under PV diagram will be give you what? Work done. Okay. So before we discuss that what is the work done during the process of your reversible adiabatic process, then what we got? P2 V2, that is your P2 V2 minus P1 V1. P2 V2 minus P1 V1 is equal to gamma minus 1.